So Coachella was this weekend, and I thought it might be a good time to rewatch the 2006 film Coachella, the film. I don't need to tell you how much Coachella has changed since this came out. Of course, some things haven't changed. Jack White, still doing it.
5, 6, 7, grab your umbrella.
At least 20 years ago, this documentary paints such a different picture of Coachella than what we saw this weekend. The spectacle, the influencer-laden brand activation mecca feels so much smaller, dare I say, even quaint in comparison. When you have these clips of the campground with these tents, barely hanging on in the wind, and you just think of the videos that we've all seen, just the absurd lengths people go to maintain comfort and luxury out there. You've got people saying they scalp tickets for $50.
We found some guy that scalped us tickets for $50 each, and then we're just gonna go tomorrow and then maybe try to sneak in.
People saying that they just went out there for fishing and didn't even realize there was a musical festival going on. You see something like Bright Eyes playing, on a main stage at night, and it's just Conor Oberst with his guitar.
Are endless in the evening, by the morning they'll be gone.
You see the Flaming Lips and Wayne Coyne in his orb. This is the highest production set in the documentary. And then you look and see what Sabrina Carpenter did the other night. Honestly, the whole doc is worth checking out. It's pro-shot footage, well-mixed sound of, the Pixies reunion, polyphonic spree. Highlight for me, Fisher Spooner absolutely killing it. Pre-breakup Oasis. Wasian Queen Björk. Björk's not Wasian? Now, there might always be something distant about a festival at the scale of Coachella, but you see people crying to Bright Eyes, or the crowd singing back to the Pixies during Where's Your Mind. And you feel like there maybe is something a little more tangible that you could touch than the spectacle of what we've been seeing the last few years at Coachella. I mean, that being said, this documentary, a lot more white, basically no pop music at all, very little hip-hop. There's definitely that to take into account. Not that I don't love a big spectacle, not that there aren't those Coachella sets that we all remember, but early in the documentary, there's this quote from Paul Tollett, one of the founders of Coachella.
Whoever comes to this event is on equal footing with the other person. We all drove out here.
And just think about what Coachella has become.